Well, we're finally fucking here, man. This is again the annoying thing about talking about these Fox superhero movies is you go from a great one like Days of Future Past, and then you go from a shitty one to like this Fantastic Four. And guess what? The next one I'm going to talk about is Deadpool. And then I'm going to go to X Men Apocalypse. It's just like crazy how these things just keep working out. So if you want me to talk about good movies, I will be talking about Deadpool next week. Well, I guess better movies. I haven't really seen Deadpool the whole way through, so I don't really know what I think about that. Could be bad, but I guess it'd be better than this. So I think this movie's been crapped on enough. So I'm not gonna really crap on it a whole lot in this review just because I feel like everybody's already done that. I mean, I'm more just gonna tell my story with this movie. So I was like 2015. I'm 21 now, so that was about 7 years. No, that was 6 years ago. 6 years ago, I was about 13. I guess I forget. Anyway, I never really got into the Fantastic Four comics. They just always look cool, and I was used to them looking a certain way, right? And I didn't see the older Fantastic Four movies because why would I? I don't know. And I've seen them now for this review series, which fun, I guess. Anyways, you talk about this one, and it's weird because like when I was a kid, I saw the trailers for this, and the only thing I was really upset that the Thing wasn't wearing his pants, but I was very mad, and this movie didn't look very good. Anyways, my dad was gonna go see this movie, and he invited my mom, and she didn't want to go. She made the right choice, but I really wanted to go. I was excited about this movie because it was like, fuck yeah, Fantastic Four, right? I don't know. I mean, I enjoyed The Amazing Spider-Man 2 when I saw it. I had issues with that movie, but I enjoyed it. Anyways, I watched this movie, yeah, and I really hated it because we were so bored sitting in that theater. Like, and it was just a movie that just kind of ended, and we're like, wait, that's it? It's over? And that's kind of like this whole movie. And also, what's annoying about this movie, I'm sure everybody knows, but this movie had lots of production problems. I'm not going to go into that. But it feels so weird because I remember watching those trailers and seeing all these action scenes and sequences that are in the trailer that are either not in the movie or they are in the movie briefly with more context probably be on the cutting room floor somewhere. So I'm not really sure what happened to this movie, why it was fucked around so much. I mean, I get that there was production issues and stuff, but there's still like somehow there was another movie that wasn't finished or something, or that didn't get released because that's you can just tell that watching it. It's very weird. Fun fact: Dan Castellaneta, the voice of Homer Simpson, cameos in this movie, which is weird. I love The Simpsons, but he's the teacher at the beginning, and that's weird. I don't fucking know. I guess it's Fox, and Fox owns The Simpsons. I don't fucking know. It's just a weird, bizarre movie. It looks ugly. It's paced wrong. There's no life or energy to it. When they try to do the Marvel thing and put humor in the movie, it feels so out of place because so much of this movie is so oddly serious. And here's the thing, that could have worked because Josh Trank wanted to do like a body horror like movie and take this stuff a little bit more serious. And here's the thing, you don't always have to be comic accurate to make a good movie. And so while that isn't comic accurate, it would have been interesting because it would have been him taking this, property and doing his own vision. But of course Fox came in, messed with it, and we got the movie we did. And who knows if that vision would have been good, but it would have been at least better than this. And it was just a fucking nightmare, this whole movie. And for the people who made it, and for the people who watched it, and it's just terrible. I hate this movie. There's no reason to ever watch it. I watched it. I hadn't seen this movie since it came out back in 2015 on opening day. I haven't seen it since then, and now 6 years later, I watched it again. The feeling's the same, even if not a little bit worse, because at least then I was sitting in a theater, and I didn't have like a phone to look at, distract myself. Right? I not to say I watched my phone while I was watching this movie, but at least like that was an option. Where back in 2015, that was not, and so I don't fucking know. Terrible movie.